edition of the Sports War. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
And we are back. What is up, everybody? You are tuned in to another edition of the Sports Port. I am your host today and producer as well, Tony. We're going solo dolo once again today, to start off at least anyway. Michael in the vicinity will be here shortly. Don't worry. He's coming in with some coffee, much needed coffee. Very excited to get to some sports here today for you guys. Bang. I got that ticker up right there. Feel free to call in 646-285-1259. The phone lines are open. We can talk about really anything I guess you want. The caller screening process is not that rigorous. To start off, though, we do have a few comments, by the way. We have Kev Dew commenting first, by the way. What's good? Kev Dew, the house, Mets and Yankees still sick, he says. Ha ha, Kev Dew. He says they're still sick. Obviously he means they still suck. Jay Bird also says, what's good? You guys ever heard of sponge core? Excuse me. No, Jay. No, I've never heard of sponge core, dude. Please, if you're still watching, dude, try enlighten us, honestly. Josh B from the company says, let's go.
Quick, gotta go.
And I said, you better come.
Hashtag rep the company. What's up, guys? Appreciate you guys tuning in. Super excited for today. Got a lot to go over. As you guys know, Barnes is on assignment. And you know what? If you guys were wondering, I think I actually have a little update from him about his assignment. Yeah, if you guys were wondering what Brian's doing on assignment, bang, this is his assignment right here, Brian. Oh, and San Diego, dude. Playing by the pool at the Hyatt Regency. Obviously supporting gameplay right there. But loving the pool, dude. Living by the pool, the lapping pool. I'm sure Brian got some nice laps done. A little back and forth action. I'm sure that there's been drinks and food poolside. What an assignment there for Brian. So yeah, guys, we have a lot to get to. Obviously, we had the Brian Cashman I guess interview yesterday. Yankees won. They didn't lose 10 in a row. They kept that losing streak at 9, so that's great. Mets lost. PGA going on today as well, so a lot to get to. But let's start now. First in the world of Major League Baseball.
What a play! Stop it, Tony. Skip. And Alonso cracks one of the Mets win the ball game. Out of sight.
And it works at 100 miles an hour. 14 strikeout.
Drilled deep to left field. There it goes. See ya.
Oh, see ya was said a few times last night. I guess we'll start off with the Yankees, I suppose. Even though I really didn't plan on it, but I guess it just kind of happened right there. Yankees beat the Nationals 9-1 last night. Yankees, I understand it's the Nationals. It doesn't freaking matter, dude. But you know what? They did look like a nice major league team yesterday out there. For Brian.
Yankees win.
I'm sure if Brian were here right now, I'd be like, all right, saddle up. It's me a big stretch of winning games here. The young guys, Judge on fire. Sevy actually looked like a major league pitcher. Let's fire it up, dude. We're making the wild card, splashing the playoffs. World Series parade for Brian. That's what Brian would say, I think, if he was here. Brian's not here, though. He's on assignment. So we're just going to go over and recap this game here. I hope this is Jay talking about SpongeCore. Kev Dew says, I hate the Yankees. Yeah, honestly, dude, I'm not a huge fan of the Yankees either, but I have to say, they did really look like a major league ball club last night. Starting with Severino, kind of set the tone there, getting through that first inning. Saw a stat from last night's game. I think Michael K said it. Doesn't really matter though. Michael K sucks. The first time since July 23rd that Luis Severino has gotten through a first inning unscathed, like giving up no earned runs, which is pretty crazy, dude. Jay Bird says they got to win like 30 games in a row. Yeah, they have to go on the longest win streak in MLB history, obviously, and other teams have to lose. Brian with the let's go.
Muchacho. Hola.
That's right, Brian. That's right, dude. Wow, Josh B. The company price says, Kev, the Yankees hate you too, dude. Josh, I don't think there's any way of really knowing that, cite your sources, dude. But nonetheless, here, we're gonna take it, like I said, Sevy, first time since July 23rd. That's over a month, actually a month to the day of getting through a first inning, unscathed. So good for him. If you want to just take his stat line as is, 6 2/3, 1 hit, no earned runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. So the low on the strikeouts, right? Through 97 pitches. So somewhat efficient. I think he was taken out in the 7th after issuing his second walk of the night. Obviously precautionary boon, pitch count, whatever. I probably would have kept him in there, to be honest. I know, it was 6-0, I think, at that point. So I probably would have at least let him try to finish the inning. But, we know Sevy, Boone, whatever his reasoning was for taking him out, totally fine. But like I mentioned, he did last a while, didn't give up a lot of earned runs. Before we get to some comments here, but I think a lot of why he did well was his defense. I think the Yankees had some of the best defense I've seen them play all season, and we'll get to more specifics in a second. But Brian Barnaby says Aaron Judge is the best player on the planet, and Ohtani may be coming to New York on the cheap, he says. I think, Brian, to cite your sources about the Ohtani thing coming on the cheap, I don't think he's coming to New York for cheap at all. Aaron Judge, arguably, obviously, one of the best players in the league right now. Michael Theofilo says, Daddy Tony time. Brian Barnaby says, Tony, are you ready for a bidding war, dude? You better be careful, dude. Honestly, what you wish for, Brian. Because, I don't know. I feel like just given what we know now, I think Cohen would be more willing to spend money than Hal, dude. Excuse me. Almost coughed up a lung saying, Hal, dude. He's saying they play the worst team in MLB. And then telling Josh to kick some rocks, Josh. Ooh. Yes, they did play one of the worst teams in the MLB this season. But look at their track record as of recently. Like, the Yankees this season would not be even beating this team, based on how they played, in the past, since the trade deadline, really, since the All-Star break. And if you really think about it, a dominant 9-1 victory, such as we had last night for the Yankees, is somewhat resembling what a top tier team in the league would do to a lower tier team, right? So the proverbial getting the job done, dude. And then, of course, Brian does say Nats have been hot. They have a lot of youthful talent, believe it or not. Thomas has been really good in left field. I think he is. And I think it's their second baseman or their shortstop. Abrams is pretty solid too. Brian says, look it up, dude. Brian, I don't know if you came, I know you came in a little late. I don't know if you caught the start of it, but I was showing our viewers here the lovely poolside video of your Instagram story last night, talking about your assignment. Are we poolside again? It's almost 10:30. I'm thinking like buffet breakfast time, right? Like, Brian, where are we, dude? Where are you, dude? Wait, hold on. Sorry.
Where are you?
Josh B, I love you, Kev. That's really nice, dude. But getting back to the Yankees here, Matthew gave you a Toonie, man. What up, Matt? Appreciate you tuning in. Hey, Barnes is not here, Matthew. Okay, God. All right, let's get through this Yankee game, please, so I don't get sidetracked. Mackenzie Gore, who pitched well against the Mets, and I think actually the Yankees maybe this season, I don't know, but pitched well against just the Mets. 7 innings, I think, unearned, no earned runs. But here we have him: 4 innings, 4 hits, 6 runs. 2 of them earned runs here, 1 walk, 4 Ks, 2 home runs, and we'll get through some of that scoring. As I mentioned, Severino getting through, the first inning. The scoring did start early for the Yankees. In the second, I believe you have Pereira grounding to a fielder's choice. Harrison Bader on third base. I think it was a kind of a I don't even know what it was. Maybe like to the shortstop, to second base, up the middle of the infield, and the throw to home plate. I mean, Bader was tagged. The catcher just could not hold on the ball. Bader scores, makes it 1-0. Nobody's out. Before 2-0. Before that, Judge a solo shot in the first. I already talked about that. But then obviously now, second inning is when, we kind of start imploding here. And bases are loaded here. You have Pereira, Higashioka, and Peraza on base. So you're seeing the young guys getting on base, whether it's reaching on an infield single or walking, whatever. And then Higgy, which who cares about him really? But of course, Judge coming up to the plate, homers, 435 feet, Memorial Park. My apologies, Brian. Stupid ads. Memorial Park, the Grand Salami, dude. So that was, pretty impressive to see. Second inning here, really setting the tone. Aaron Judge, which is really great because sorry, excuse me. I'm just trying to do a lot of things at once here. But let's see, he hit his 2023 27th home run of the season, obviously because the injury, he's significantly behind people like Peter Alonso, but obviously huge spark of offense there for the Yankees. The home run in the first, grand slam in the second. Obviously starting off to a hot night for Aaron Judge. And, of course, to be that example for the young guys, jump-starting your offense. I mean, that's really what Aaron Judge, that's what your best veteran player is supposed to do here, and setting the tone. I mean, again, he set the tone really early. Severino seems so, loose after that. And, because of that, he was able to go, again, feel good. He had a great outing, all kind of starting with some great offense and the great first inning by Severino. I mean, they just started off the game hot, which I feel like you really don't or haven't seen recently. And then after that, second inning. So it's 6-0 after 2 innings of baseball here. Sevy gets through, all of these innings after, like I said, what seemed to be some of the best defense the Yankees have played so far. I feel like Harrison Bader was all over the infield, the center field, all over center field, making diving catches, not really allowing any base hits for Sevy. You had a great, I think, over-the-shoulder catch by Stanton in right field. Stanton used to be a really great outfielder at some point in his career. That was nice to see. Even your infield too. I mean, Torres was just solid at second base, not making any mistakes. Peraza at third base had a couple nice plays. He's still, listen, man, third base is incredibly hard to play in the major leagues. We've seen, especially for me, I've seen a lot of Brett Beatty adjusting to what it is to be in the majors, and it's not easy, and for him to, I know he was making nice plays, but he kind of still seems like he's a little, I guess, lacking some confidence. It's really probably what it boils down to, which he'll get, after getting more games, more looks at third base here. So I think that's really great. I think that's very hopeful for Yankee fans as well. And then, seventh inning too, you had DJ hit a home run, I think, right? In the seventh, was that DJ? Well, maybe hit a home run to right field, 333 feet. Didn't think I would say that, honestly, for the rest of the year. And then, unfortunately for the Nationals, one of their younger right fielders, is it Stone Garrett? Yeah, Stone Garrett. Dude, it looked like he broke his ankle trying to climb up this wall and catch LeMahieu's home run. I know, in a game that didn't even freaking matter. This young guy, I think he's like 27, 26 years old. Definitely he was in significant pain, really wincing out in right field in the warning track. They had to, they immediately they casted him up in that air water cast thing immediately. So, something is broken, and they carted him out, and it was really tough to see. And you really hope that he has a nice speedy recovery, just a regular, if it is just a broken bone, heals correctly, just broken bone, nothing crazy ligament damage in terms of that. Looking at some of his stats, he is. He's 27 years old. Righty prospect for Washington. Average was 269, 9 dingers, 40 RBIs, OPS of 801. So pretty solid for a young guy. Got called up. It is a shame. to see an injury like that in a game like this. So for DJ LeMahieu home run of all fucking people too. God, hate the Yankees. Let's get some more comments here. Matthew Gabriel, I know, dude. Bart isn't there, dude. Ha 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 ha. And then Brian, Spider-Man, dude. Yeah. Kev Dew says we want the smoke. Hashtag rep the company. And then Josh B, the underbreath Alonzo mumble. We caught that bad guy. Ha ha ha. It's kind of funny, but I think with the Mets just like vote Alonzo the top baseball philanthropist, right? Philanthropist, right? For whatever the charity is. So actually, great guy. Honestly, I don't even know what the fuck the charity is. And it's like him and his girl, and they run the charity to help people. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but obviously it does well. But Brian is here. Let's keep it to the field. All right, it's about the numbers on the field. How do you feel? Who cares about the charity, Brian? Which is kind of funny. Rest of the game there for the Yankees was, I suppose, pretty copacetic at that point. 8th inning, fine. Dom Smith with the home run, top of the 9th, off of Wandy Peralta. Which Peralta, Brian, you can say what you want about him. Got through the inning, 1 inning, 3 Ks, gave that solo shot to Dom Smith. Let's see, honestly, how Dom Smith has been doing so far this season. Obviously, we all know Dom Smith to be the former Met great. So let's see. Dominic Smith here, 426 at bats, 113 hits. So he's batting 265, 6 home runs, 34 RBIs, 1 stolen base, slugging 250, OPS of 685. So nothing really that great. For the Nats, it's good for him. I wonder too, has he been playing a lot of where are we here? Sorry, let's go to standard fielding. Let's see what we got. We got a lot of left field, right field. Looks like mostly all first base here for Dominic, which is good because we know the Yankees were using him in left field, which they probably could use. But I'll get into the Mets in a second, dude, because perhaps what was even bigger storyline of the Yankees breaking their losing streak was the Brian Cashman media speaking to before the game. Obviously, Brian Cashman has a lot to speak to. And he had reporters ask him a lot of various questions and stuff like that. A lot of, talking about his most recent moves, bringing up the young guys. And it's like, hey, you bring up the young guys. Are you trying to say we're just looking now to try and be in the best position next season? Okay. They just again, the media, dude, especially with someone like Brian Cashman who pussyfoots around ideas and questions and is real presidential in his answers, he's running for office. He doesn't really say. He doesn't really answer questions a lot. He's very good at dancing around it. So you get a lot of these reporters who are, creatively find new ways to ask the same questions because they ask the same questions every day because they don't get the answers. So again, it's like you bring up these new guys. Are you more interested in what's happening next year? And he's like, well, and he really does. Brian does a great impression of him because he really does sound like a fucking weasel, this guy. We still can mathematically win, and you want to win games, and hopefully you can win games while developing the youth at the same time. And of course, obviously, big win last night, but it was just I'm just so tired. And Brian and I have talked about it all the time, and it's just I'm really curious to see what other people think because I feel like Brian and I talk about it a lot, and I don't know. I feel like it's something that has to stop. Where it's like, why can't you just talk candidly? Just act like who you really are up there. Unless Brian Cashman really is a freaking really like this guy. As my mother says, good morning. Good morning, Mom. Happy Thursday. So, the Cashman, a whole rigmarole of everything. And it's you're avoiding these questions and it's trying to what he really seems like he's dancing around is him admitting we're not doing a great job, and it was really tough to hear. I think we caught it on the radio, Mike and I. It was 4:00 or something whenever he was on in the afternoon. So it was Michael K. Excuse me. Michael K time. And it was just honestly so sad and abysmal. If uh, did he not look like Kermit the Frog? Says Brian Barnaby. And he really does. He's short, he's bald, he's got like that weird, smallish, circular round head. And he just like, I don't know, man. I just can't. I hear him, I see him, and I don't want to look at him and I don't want to hear him. So that's kind of how I feel about Cashman. And it's just, I mean, it's the same thing really in New York too, where they just kind of really dance around the questions and they really don't give much insight. It's very rare that you really have like a guy who just talks real. I feel like to the fans. You could say, Brian, that, Brian. I did say that. Would you say that? So, I mean, I guess it's nice that he's talking, at all, at least saying like, hey, we are focusing on next season. We're still trying to win, but come on, man. What's their record now? 61 and something. My mother wants me to apply for the job to be the GM of the Yankees. I mean, that'd be kind of cool. I mean, if applications are open, I'd consider applying. I'd be like, and if they were like, hey, come in for an interview, I'd be like, whoa, try to act like, if I have time to get there. What day is it? No, maybe. And play it cool like that, dude. Take an allergy pill. I know. I probably should have picked up allergy pills this morning, but I don't know what it is about this weather out of nowhere, Mom. Allergies. Kind of annoying, honest, because normally at this point, end of the summer, it's like, who has allergies end of the summer? I normally do the springtime gig. And I did that. Josh B says, that's my job, Tony. Me and B, LOL. All right, you can take it, fine. You know what would be cool? I can go over to the Mets, replace Epler, and I can I'll bring Kevdu in as my manager, and we can have a nice rivalry across town. My mom says fall is in the air! Exclamation point. It really is, and I really can't wait for fall. I was telling Mike and Renee this, I think, the other day. It's just, you really can't wait for the colder weather, the hoodie and shorts nights. That's like the perfect weather. Hoodie and shorts, dude. Like, why still can wear the Birks, but you'll still be fine wearing, ankle socks or the mid-calf socks, dude. I really love fall. Josh B, there you go. Nice rivalry, dude. It's gonna be it would be ridiculous. I mean, I think we've been at each other's throats, but let me tell you, I mean, talk about like creating a winning mentality. We would have two dynasties. I mean, there wouldn't be a New York team. We'd be winning World Series for the next decade. I think we'd be just exchanging blows left and right, and every other team would become obsolete. And New York would just rule baseball. That's what up. Yo, yeah, Kev Do goes word. Kev Do for manager. It's got a nice ring to it, I feel like it'd be a pretty good job. Pretty good. Yeah, I think we do a great job. But that's pretty much it for the Yankees. If you want to go in, I think that that guy. So yes, Stone Garrett. Obviously, hope speedy recovery. Aaron Judge maybe stay hot. Luis Severino. Oh, that was another thing too. It was nice to see the Yankees. Like Sevy came off the mound. And everyone was all smiles. I think that's always good to see when your team is winning, when a guy who obviously an ERA, a tick below 8, the people know you're struggling. And to see the team pick him up after a good outing, to see Severino smile, he's like, he's 29, right? 29 years old. I mean, the guy should still have, a few years, at least as a major league pitcher. So you kind of do pull for him. Obviously, as a Yankee fan, you want to be successful too. So that was nice to see, winning team being happy. So far, Thursday, Nationals, Yankees today, 1:05 p.m. The afternoon game, you have Michael King starting, for the Yankees against Patrick Corbin for the Yankees against Patrick Corbin. And I mean, Patrick Corbin, dude. I mean, we're talking like Brian's most hated pitcher probably in the league. Doesn't understand why he's even still in the league. I mean, you look at I really do hate like ESPN.com when they do stats. But 4.71 ERA in the season, 8-11. I mean, it's just nothing's good, dude. 50th in the league in ERA here. Look at his last few starts. Boston, 6 innings, 1 earned run. Whoa. Philly, 5 innings, earned runs. Whoa. Before that, 6 1/3 Cincinnati, 3 earned runs. Colorado, 6 1/3, 5 earned runs. I know he got kind of hammered against the Mets. When they play like 6 earned runs, but excuse me, by the way, like 6 earned runs, I think he gave up against the Mets, but I think the Nats still won that game anyway. But doesn't matter. The Yankees again, like if Judge comes in and stays hot, which honestly, like, oh, Judge is the greatest player ever in the world, then he better stay hot, okay, Brian? Lonnie, this is your guy. I don't want to see a one-off night, dude. Like grand slam, the home run. Obviously, it's great, dude. But like, when's the last time Judge been on a tear? And I'm talking about his freaking toe. All right. Like I think if I'm a Yankee fan, let's run it back, Judge. Like that's what I want to see. Michael King on the mound. Give me 5 innings of no earned runs. Maybe like you give up a single, 3 hits. And that's they take you out of 5 innings. Boom, get out of that inning, whatever. Stanton playing right field, that should probably happen. I mean, once he started right field yesterday, and you got Peraza in there. You still got those young guys. So I'm kind of stumbling over myself right now. But Pereira and left look pretty solid. Like I said, Peraza at third here. These are the reps you want these guys to take, and you want your veteran guys to lead by example. DJ, it'd be nice to see him have a 2-for-4 night. He was in the leadoff spot last night. You love that. So let's run it back. Harrison Bader, I was saying Harrison Bader all over the place, dude. Scored, hits, center field. Like this is the example you want to set for your young guys. We have some comments to get to. My mother says time for new Burks and yuck. What did I say? I think my Burks are all right, Mom. I've been alternating between 2 pairs. It's fine. Are you by yourself today? I am by myself today. Mom, Brian went to San Diego, a little vacation with the girlfriend. He's having a great time. Happy to hold it down here. Mike will be in studio momentarily. He's picking up the Una Cafe for us. Oh, wow. Josh P, by the way, with a little update here. Stone Garrett, fractured left fibia. That is tough. Jeter Downs recalled from the minors to the Nationals here. That's tough to hear for Stone Garrett. Again, another one of those young guys trying to prove himself. Sorry, my throat's getting a little dry from talking, dude. Yeah, dude, obviously you wish speedy recovery. Again, broken bone. I mean, broken bones heal. Chick stick scars, dude. Brian, hey, Claritin, he says. Yeah, dude, I think I took Claritin for a hot second, Brian. I'm more of an Allegra guy, especially Allegra D, a little decongested too, you know what it's like, dude. Wow, that water's so good. Stratford water, straight from the fridge, dude. If you guys are buying a house, anyone out there getting new appliances, just in general with the house, try and get a fridge with a filtered water dispenser. It really is absolute game changer. Oh, Jay versus LOL Brian. Jay versus Tony does everything DTV. Thank you. I do my best for the company. So I do for the company, guys. All right. Shout out to the DTV company. Thank you. So that's basically it. I mean, obviously, Yankees up and down, but you got to bet Yankees tonight if you're trying to make some money, dude. Prop bets, I don't know, man. I mean, I guess the safest bet would be anytime homer man and Judge. Maybe I don't know, dude. That's probably your safest bet right there. Michael King. I don't know what his over/under strikeouts are, but I would take the under if I were you. So let's move on from the Yankees because it's enough. Let's move on to the Mets here, who unfortunately lost last night. Brian Barnaby, by the way, says in it to win it, dude. Music to my ears, Brian. Jay Bird says hashtag rep the DTV company. Thank you, Jay Bird. All right, let's move on here to the Mets, dude. Keep this microphone in front of your face, Tony. In front of your mouth. Stupid mouth. Stupid Mets. They got shut out, absolutely blanked by Charlie Morton, 39 years old. I think he pitched 7 innings to freaking 3 hits, 11 Ks, no earned runs, obviously. Joel Barlow High School. Grew up in Trumbull, Connecticut. Super embarrassing. I think he was born in New Jersey, actually, Jay, and then was raised in Trumbull. I'm not sure what part of New Jersey, but I would have a feeling it's one of the northern, more affluent parts of New Jersey. Hey, Charlie, dude. Jay Bird from CT. Yes, Reading. Very, very, very good there, dude. Very good there. But yeah, Jay, he was definitely born in Jersey, I think, to start off. Joe Barlow. Glad you picked up on it. It says Brian Barnaby, of course, dude. So let's go through it, dude. So I think this is the Braves' 14th shutout of the season. Actually, let's look this up. Teams with most shutouts this season, MLB 2023. Okay, let's look it up. We know it. Atlanta leads the league in shutouts with 14. So obviously the Braves so freaking good, man. It's so annoying. But let's just look at this game here. I mentioned Charlie Morton, 7 innings, but only give up 2 hits. 2 hits, dude. He was absolutely dealing. It was Charlie Morton day over there in Atlanta, dude. So that's pretty cool for him. And obviously, giving up only 2 hits. It's a tough night there for the Mets. Lindor with 1 hit, 1 for 2 last night, 2 walks. DJ Stewart with 2 hits. As well. I guess 3 hits by the Mets as a team. Runners in scoring position 4 times. 0 for 4 when runners were in scoring position. Francisco Alvarez 0 for 2. He's been ice cold. 0 for 3 last night with 2 Ks. Pete Alonso also ice cold since his home run barrage. 0 for 4 with 3 Ks. Pete Alonso was really pissing me off because again, seeing the thing, he's best philanthropist, whatever, dude. I don't care about your philanthropy. I care about you scoring, winning us games, higher batting average. Your batting average is a 222, Brian. 222. And you went 0 for 4 last night with 3. Stop striking out. And it's just, dude, it's the same shtick. Slide it along away. Let me swing at it, dude. Stop swinging at it, dude. If I was Alonso, I would just stop even swinging at pitches in general because it seems like pitchers throw a lot of low and away sliders because they know he swings at them. So I just feel like if you stop swinging at those, they're out of the strike zone. I think a pitcher would be bound to just throw you a fastball the next pitch up, and then you're sitting fastball. Then you swing. Then you hit. And then you party. So let's look at some moments here from the Mets here, why they lost. Obviously, I don't have to talk about when they lost 7-0. Thank you. Quick comment though here. I can't believe the out. Maybe it's this fucking building, guys. And asbestos raining down on me. Lonnie says, hey guys, sorry for the late chicken. No worries. You're trying to get things situated. Yankees finally pick up a win. The Falcons put up a touchdown on the Mets and pitched a shutout. Shout out to the company. Hashtag the company, dude.
Let's get that done, America.
Thank you very much,
Yanni.
Lonnie, for coming in. I know it seems to get a lot going on, but you still checked in. Awesome, dude. And while you're gone, obviously, Kev, dude, Josh B holding it down for you, dude. So don't even fret, dog. Don't even fret, man. Sorry, I forget where I was. Sniffling and snoozing and snarling, dude. He ain't snarling, he's sneezing. If anyone out there gets that reference, just drop the name of the movie in the comments because I'll be really impressed. So bless you, Tony. Thank you, Lonnie. And bless you too, my son. So Mets. Okay, so DJ Stewart, right fielder, showed some uptick in his of a play at the plate here. Someone who I've been kind of high on past couple of weeks. I mean, he just had a terrible game. I mean, obviously, I'm going to talk about it because it's a little funny. Because obviously the whole team had a terrible game. But let me throw it in here. This is some highlights here. Let me just make sure I mute it so we don't get canceled. So here we go. DJ Stewart, at the plate. Charlie Morton from the black. Top of the fifth here. You can see DJ Stewart, who recorded 2 hits last night, get one of them. And it was great. It was a rifle here. And you see the umpire here. A little bit of a late of a fair ball call here. So Stewart got off to a slow start, but digs it out, dude. Hustles to get the double. And he's like, yo, fuck yeah, dude. Fuck that bro. I got fucking dude. Look at him. Look at the nice little. He's like pissed off from the get-go. Had to slide and run. He's like, you know what? Yeah, fucking don't worry about it. See how the ump is like, no, it's fair. And everyone's like, well, come on, man. Sometimes it's tough. That is a tough call. It's coming right at him. There he goes. So now, as you guys know, I think now this is, I don't know who's up. Lindor? I can't tell. Mendick. Jason Mendick. All right. Batting 9th. Mendick, Stewart on second base. Mendick at the plate. Right here. Something's gone awry, dude. And we'll get a better look at it. But catcher is like, all right. And then, out at second base. I don't know who that catcher is, to be honest. Is that Sean Murphy? Stand by. I'm going to find out right now for you guys. It is Sean Murphy. He looks a little different. He lost weight. I don't recall him having a big nose like that. So here we go. Here's the pitch. You got Jason Stewart. Poor DJ Stewart. I don't know why I said Jason Stewart. I think Jason Mendick. Jason Libertelli. DJ Stewart is in, secondary lead. Totally fine. And he's like, now another little hop. And then what the fuck? Whoa, sniper in the tower, dude. Okay, let's watch it again here. And then he's caught a no, and he's so far gone now. I mean, literally, the only catcher probably could make that throw is Francisco Alvarez right now because he sucks so much at fucking Alvarez, dude. It's all right, dude. It's growing pains. So that was probably DJ Stewart issue number 1 for me, dude. Lonnie says, wow, my son. Let's be easy there. LOL. Didn't you go to Catholic school, Lonnie? Oh, the priest, my son. Maybe you didn't go to Catholic school. I don't know. I went to Catholic school. If you guys didn't know. So let's fast forward here. Is this Marcelo Zuna, dude? Marcelo Zuna is kind of fucking ridiculous, by the way. Recently, I'll look him up stats afterwards. It's really, I mean, what is he, like one of 7 players on the Braves that have more than 25 home runs? So annoying. Okay, yeah. So sorry. Kind of getting sidetracked here. Let's go fast forward here to 5. Oh man, this is gonna be tough to watch. If Jay, you're still watching, Jay, you better keep watching, Jay, because you're gonna find this hilarious. Vaughn Grissom, okay. Bickford dishing. Roper down the right field line here. Obviously, a little bit of a tough play, I suppose. But, I mean, this is doable. I mean, look where DJ Stewart is on your screen. Bang right there. Ball, it's reachable. And he just fucking, Jay, watch this. Oh, my God, dude. Like, absolutely fucking flops, dude. And I'm not playing the sound, obviously, but you can imagine that scores 2. Vaughn Grissom with the triple, excuse me. Almost said single. There's Bickford. A poor pitch, high up, dude. Gets the barrel. Beautiful swing by Vaughn Grissom. And then here's DJ Stewart. I got it. Oh, dude, just fucking. Oh, sprain your AC joint. Oh, how's that grass taste, dude? I mean, it's just tough, dude. It's just tough that the Mets have no outfielders. I mean, there's a significant, I think, lack of athleticism with a lot of players here on the Mets. And it's sad. Sorry, I'm sniffing. I do need to blow my nose, but there's no tissues here right now. And it's the right nostril, guys. Really, like watch this. Sounds pretty good, right? That's the right nostril. Jay Bird says, damn, yo, he bounced off the turf, dude. He tried to, I don't know what he was like trying to tackle the ball or something, as if someone was there with him. He just we'll see it again, dude. You want to see it again, Jay? I know Jay wants to see it again. He loves it. Look, here we go, dude. I wish I could take it so myself. And all of a sudden, he's like, kind of, like, it's as if he was just focused on running because he was worried about making it there because he's not quick, because he thinks he's not quick enough. But obviously, he needs to trust his speed a little bit more. And then maybe that was the issue around the bags too. Maybe he just jumped weird because he thought, oh shit, I gotta get back. I'm not a quick man. So maybe if Stewart also maybe a little lacking confidence in anyone's life is no good, dude. You need confidence. So look, see, he overextended. He's like, oh shit, now I'm gonna try and crunch up because I overshot this ball and it's just over. He does some fucking voodoo conjure thing with his arms just there, you know. He does the, you know, watch it. He's like, whoa, and then he just braces himself. It's tough, DJ. We've all been there. Marcelo Zuna, by the way, again, like it seems just the guy's always up and doing well, dude. It's kind of ridiculous. So Lonnie, like, how's that grass taste, dude? Ha 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 ha. Lonnie loves the Scuds, dude. Especially getting Scud against the Mets. Marcelo Ozuna, yeah, dude, he's been kind of ridiculous. I was looking at, first of all, again, we'll focus on just Marcelo Ozuna right now, and then we'll go beyond Marcelo Ozuna. So right now, 28 home runs, batting .262, 104 hits, 67 RBIs, slugging .519, OPS of .853. At 32 years old, by the way, he's been in the league forever, dude. Debuted against the Mets, of course. And you look at some of his splits. I mean, this month alone, the past 24 days, he's been absolutely on fire. Jay, if you want to place prop bets, on Marcelo Ozuna for like anytime home runs and hits, dude, probably a good time looking at his splits. Again, the splits for this month alone in August, fucking phenomenal. Here we go, August. So 80 plate appearances. 80 at bats, 90 plate appearances, 29 hits, 8 home runs this month, 18 RBIs, 6 home runs, 10 walks, struck out only 20 times, batting average of .363 this month, slugging .688, his highest of any month so far this season, which is it's really good for Marcelo Ozuna. It's ridiculous. And then you want to look at just the Atlanta Braves in general. Looking at some of their but no, I'm looking for this season, dude. Franchise season. Let's go, dude. Some of the team batters here. So you have home runs. Matt Olson leading the league with 43 home runs. Ozzie Albies 28. Austin Riley 29. Ronald Acuna Jr. 28. Marcelo Ozuna 28. Eddie Rosario 20. Ridiculous. Arcia 14 home runs. Sean Murphy 20 home runs. Sorry, my throat's a little dry. It's still ridiculous. Michael Harris 11 home runs. They're not like, come on, dude. These guys' batting averages are ridiculous too. Ronald Acuna Jr. is hitting .335. That's crazy. And 505 at bats. Ridiculous, dude. They're so good. Brian Barnaby, future Met for Marcelo Ozuna. I mean, come on, Brian. I mean, we've been through this with the age and everything. Of course, he'll do well for the Braves. I'm sure he gets to the Mets next season. He'll do terrible. 32 ? That's so old. Well, you know what, dude? In the world of sports, Jason, I hate to break it to you, but your window is gone, buddy. No, I mean, you never know, Jay. I mean, you can professional pickleball out there. You can do that. The professional cornhole, billiards. You've been into that, Jay. I mean, you can be a professional billiards player. I'm sure in England there's got to be some underground pool society for fucking 8-ball pool straight up. Oh, lose a game, lose your finger, dude. So that's basically what happened with the Mets. I know I really didn't go over any scoring, just some situational stuff. I can go over the scoring if you guys really want to. I'll rip through it right now. Early and often, bottom of the first, Marcelo Ozuna singles to center. Riley scores on an error there. Throwing error by Brandon Nimmo. Ozuna safe at second. Olsen safe at third. And then, bottom of the sixth, Marcelo Ozuna again. RBI double, scores Riley, makes it 2-0. Bottom of the sixth, Sean Murphy. RBI single, scores Ozuna. Same inning, Grissom, we just saw that. The triple to right. DJ Stewart fall on your face. Murphy, Harris scores 5-0. Bottom of the 7th. Marcelo Zuna homers to left field. Scores Olsen as well. 2-run homer. 7-0. Bang, bang. Cher, all she wrote, dude. Cher. Love Cher. Yo, Cher back in the day. Crazy. But all right, dudes. That's basically it for our Mets Braves right there. At least, for tonight. But looking ahead now here. In the Mets schedule here, what's today? Thursday, right? Of course. Are we off? Yeah, we are off today. That's all she wrote. Braves, even though they lose one of the series, lose one game, decisively. They win the series. Mets still suck, dude. Yankees still suck too. Thank you, Kev. They're the 1 o'clock game, as I mentioned before. But short slate here, I suppose. Just the Yankees on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 other games happening. Today, throughout today. Quite a few afternoon games. I think end of the summer. Seems like people have been off a lot around here, so maybe that's what they're thinking, that people are still off and during the last week of the summer, probably gonna be out or just off from work, and it's like, afternoon games, let's get it. Some of the picks of, I guess, the night from Shaboy Tony. Let's toss it up there, dude, as the Mets will have their off night. Enjoy that off night. So let me exit that out. Let's clean up some tabs, dude. Stone Garrett, I don't need. 0-7, nothing loss. Brave statistics. Yo, what the fuck is Sponge Core, Jay? Okay, I looked it up, dude. It looks like a heavy metal SpongeBob thing. Is that what you're telling me, dude? Dom Smith. Teams with the most shutouts. Atlanta Braves, 14. What up? By the way, the next team under them is Cleveland with the most shutouts. 13. Seattle and Toronto tied at 12. Pretty crazy. I'm sorry. Excuse me. So let's go. Picks of the night here. Nats, Yankees. I mean, Yankees has got to be. And they're minus 210 because the Yankees have been trash right now. Hammer that, though. 210. Not bad odds. Give me the over, too. Over 8.5 for sure. Looking here. Brian Bayo against JP France here for the Astros. Brian Bayo with a 3.7 ERA. Definitely working on his craft here, Chris Collinsworth. Just looking, I guess, at some stats here so far. Dude, let me get his last 5 games, please. That's right. It's the Yankees. 6 innings, 1 earned run, Brian Bayo. But still, I'm going to give 13 earned runs in his last 5 starts. Excuse me. But hammering the wins, giving the Red Sox some length. Pretty crazy. I guess the Red Sox right now are relying on some offense and bullpen work when Brian Bayo is out there. So I don't know, dude. I think against the Astros. Sorry. Excuse me for sniffling, guys. I'm really sorry. I mean, Yankees were down and outs. Detroit, Kansas City, some of the teams he faces as well. Pretty crazy. Seattle, 6 innings. Atlanta, 6 innings. So I guess he's kind of pitched well, I suppose. So if you're asking me straight up, honestly, dude, give me the Red Sox and give me the under for that game. Houston's minus 125, so the underdog isn't probably that great, so you may not be worth it, but then hammer the under. Hammer the under. I'm telling you right now. Guardians against Dodgers, Orioles, Blue Jays, Cubs, Pirates, Rangers, Twins, Pablo Lopez. It's not Pablo Lopez for the Twins, is it? No, it is Pablo Lopez for the Twins. A's, White Sox, Ken Waldichuk, dude, and then Reds, Diamondbacks, Mitch Kelly. Not Mitch Kelly. Is it Mitch Kelly? Merrill. Merrill Kelly, 34 years old, having a resurgent year, 10-5, 3.13 ERA. ERA, dude. That's what the new stat should be called. But I would say another lock. I mean, I guess give me the Diamondbacks against the Reds. Merrill Kelly, let's go, dude. And I want to try to pick a dog here. I guess the biggest dog. Jesus. Dodgers Guardians postponed. Pick it up. Rockies against T-Bay. Let's look into that because it looks like we have an Armstrong type. This is Jay. This is gonna be your bet. I'm telling you right now. Underdog bet. Rockies on the road. Sean Armstrong. This is definitely a bullpen guy. Yeah, has had one start in his last 5 appearances, 2 innings, no earned runs. Given only 2 earned runs in his last 5 appearances. His last appearance was actually against Colorado, an inning of relief. He pitched 1 inning, 2 Ks, no hits, no earned runs, no walks. Oh, it's tough, dude, to take the Rockies. But, I mean, if you want the dog, take the dog, dude. Take the underdog. My mother, again, good morning. Good morning, Mom. Oh, no, that was Mom. I'm sorry. I thought you were going crazy. That was from way earlier. Oh, I think I missed Jake's comment, by the way, dude. Talking sports with Jake says Cashman's a clown. Yes, Jake, dude. That is it. Jay Bird says, yeah, bro. Sponge core goes so hard, dude. That's so funny. Tony goated, says Michael. Thank you guys. Brian, complete legend. You guys hear that? So funny how when you hear Tony goated, you hear the horn. My mother says, I am crazy. No, you're not crazy. My mom, I mean, I want to say it's Thursday. It's 11 o'clock. My mom, are we chilling in the house, Mom? What's going on? When? Well, I put up the wrong comment from you earlier. I thought you were saying good morning again, Mom, you know? But yeah, appreciate the love, guys. And yeah, so I guess honestly, I wouldn't take the dogs. I wouldn't take the dog. Take Merrill Kelly. Give me Kelly, the Diamondbacks, straight up. I would take some type of prop bet with Kelly. I don't know what the prop bets would be. If it's over under in strikeouts, I mean, again, just looking at his last 5 appearances, 11 Ks against Colorado, 9 Ks against Minnesota, but against better teams, significantly lower. And he's playing the Reds, who've been kind of hot. So I would probably take the under. If it's like under 7.5, if it's like 7.5, anything more than 7.5, under. Sounds good, guys. So do that, dude. I'm gonna try to write these down, maybe keep track. Under 7.5 Ks for Kelly. Diamondbacks to win, obviously, as I mentioned. Red Sox to win under 9. We have a nice little recap sports betting segment tomorrow. Under 9 runs. And then hammer the Yankees. Yankees in the over. I would imagine, Jay, you put a little parlay together, $5 to win 10 million. Now I don't know what that is, but that's a nice. I mean, technically, it's like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 leg parlay, right? Because you're 2 bets each game. Be pretty solid. Josh B says, bet it all, dude. Bet the mortgage, Josh. Don't tell the wife. And you just show up tomorrow with mad cash. She can't be mad, dude. Tony the Guru. Jay Bird says, send me that. I'll write it out, I guess, right after this, Jay. I'll just write it out to you. Yeah, I'll do some more research on the over under for Merrill Kelly. Let's see. A prop that's Merrill Lynch. I just want. Oh, and the Reds are on the winning streak. Let's go. Law of averages, dude. I'm telling you right now. Oh, player prop. Merrill Kelly to record a win plus 130. I guess that's kind of cool. Money line Astros versus Red Sox. I guess so. I mean, to record the win, I think is good. So Merrill Kelly to record the win plus the dub. Sure, dude. I'll send it to you, Jay, in a second. After the show, dude. And I think that's really it for me, guys. That was my picks of the night for baseball. Oh yeah, actually, I think we have. Oh wait, no, PGA is right. They don't tee off until like 11:30, I think. So let's go to golf here. The Tour Championship, people. That beautiful East Lake Golf Club in Atlanta, Georgia. Go see the Braves, spank the Mets, and watch some golf in beautiful Atlanta, Georgia. 90 degrees. Holy cow, dude. Gusts up to 12 miles an hour. Obviously, Brian and I talked about this. I kind of forget who I said who would win here. Did I say Jordan Spieth? I don't remember now, dude. It must have been Spieth, I guess, right? I think he's the number 1 seed. But yeah, he teed off at 11:26 a.m. So literally right after this show is over, you guys can then go on to ESPN Plus and watch the Tour Championship main feed.
Coming in hot.
So I guess obviously we will recap day 1 for you guys here tomorrow. My mother says goodbye, Aunt. She's going to run some errands. You are great, one-man show. Thanks, Mom. She says, don't know what to make for dinner. Going to A&S, I'm sure is what she meant. The pork store, or maybe Stop and Shop, S&S. Wow, the abbreviations, Mom. Very nice. Meatloaf, Mom. Meatloaf, mashed potatoes. I feel like Dad would like that. Some type of vegetable. Broccoli, maybe we can do broccoli. Maybe I would feel more towards Brussels sprouts. I would say. Lonnie says, "Great show, Ant. Appreciate, dude." By the way, Lonnie and the company, Ty Butler, on the show this morning, absolutely. I think he hammered it, dude. I think he's got to be in there more often. I really like Ty. Lonnie with the meatloaf. My mother says, "Okay, sounds good." Appreciate to hear about the meatloaf tomorrow. You guys will be hearing about the meatloaf tomorrow. Big Friday show coming up before the weekend. Lots to cover for sure. Lots to recap tomorrow. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Obviously, go check out our YouTube, Downtime TV, for all the past Sports Port episodes, as well as if you want to rewatch today's. I threw a lot of info out there with some bets. We'll obviously be back here as well. Hopefully Jay's a big winner tonight. I'm really pulling for that, dude, because I really enjoy that. So yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Downtime TV on our YouTube channel. We've been putting a ton of shorts out there, been putting a ton of content out there in general on YouTube. Just go check it out. Turn that notifications button on as well so you don't miss a damn thing. Please go enjoy your Thursday. Get pumped for the weekend. Let's go. Well, Mets are off today, so let's go bets, and we will see you mañana.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.